Hello beautiful people, Shauné here, and it's time for Heart Talk. So as I do with every video, I like to start by letting first-time viewers know what Heart Talk is all about. So if you're watching this for the first time, I started Heart Talk to have honest and transparent conversation about being an entrepreneur. I wanted to share about the ups and downs, wins and losses, and sometimes very unpredictable journey that comes with running your business. You see, I left my journalism career to do my makeup business full-time, and my entrepreneurship journey has definitely felt like a roller coaster ride at times. I had to figure out a lot on my own. I made plenty of missteps while doing so, and I also learned plenty of painful and expensive lessons in the process. I know that I could have benefited from other entrepreneurs being willing to share the real deal and not just the pretty. You see, our perfectly curated feeds and highlight reels on social media often tell the feel-good part of our journey, but this is what makes Heart Talk different. Heart Talk is about keeping it honest and sharing just how challenging entrepreneurship can be, but then also giving in-depth tactical advice on how to persevere. It's also about purpose-driven, heart-centered entrepreneurship, which is connecting yourself and your business to a bigger purpose that's not just focused on you, and it's not only about the numbers, but it's also about being a servant to those you're meant to help. I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss an episode or to catch past episodes. I'll post a link after the video. So this year is my 7th year of full-time entrepreneurship. 7 years since I left my journalism career to do my makeup business full-time. I was reflecting on this recently and asking myself, how is it that I'm still here? How have I been able to thrive in entrepreneurship when, according to data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, 20% of small businesses fail within their first year. By the end of their 5th year, roughly 50% of small businesses fail. And after 10 years, the survival rate drops to 35%. So recently I read a devotional called Biblical Principles to Thrive in Entrepreneurship. And there were 3 principles that were specific to when I first started that I want to share. So the first principle is passion. You must have a passion for what you do that drives you forward. A belief in what you're doing or providing that keeps you pressing on. So when I first started doing makeup, it was a hobby. It was something that I did for fun. But as I immersed myself into the craft and learning how to become a better makeup artist, I realized just how much I enjoyed it. You see, I love helping my clients shine with confidence in their biggest moments. I love helping provide solutions to their makeup and skincare problems. I love teaching them how to apply their own makeup. I love mentoring other makeup artists about the beauty, business, and balance of being an entrepreneur. All of that creates so much enjoyment for me. You see, passion for what I do has allowed me to ride out the normal ups and downs of my business. And believe me, I have had plenty over the past 7 years. But even at the end of the roughest, most challenging day or season, my passion remains. It keeps me enthusiastic and excited, and it's why I'm still here. So passion alone isn't enough to succeed in business, but I do think it starts here. It's that strong drive to turn your idea or method or service into a profitable venture. Passion in business must go hand in hand, however, with profitability to find success and thrive as an entrepreneur. So the second principle that has allowed me to thrive in entrepreneurship is taking steps, not leaps. So I shared in a previous Heart Talk that it took me 8 years to get to the point where I could leave my journalism career to do my makeup business full-time. I didn't just up and quit my job, but my exit was strategic, it was logical, and it was planned. You see, it took time to grow my makeup business, and when I realized that I wanted to do it full-time, it also took time to ensure it would be profitable and could replace the income I was going to leave in my journalism career. You see, I focused on taking one step at a time because steps are doable in reach, and it didn't overcomplicate my business or my mind. So if you have a business, it will grow step by step. Don't rush it, because when you rush, you make mistakes, you get frustrated with the size of the goal, and you may quit. So the last principle that has helped me to thrive in entrepreneurship is realizing good enough is okay in the beginning. We have to start somewhere. Did you hear that? Good enough is okay in the beginning. We have to start somewhere. So how many of us have had an idea or product or service that we wanted to be perfect? And in our quest for perfection, that idea or product or service never came to fruition. It just stayed in our mind or sat on a shelf or desk or in a closet or box. Whatever the case, it never materialized. So I remember when I first had the idea of doing Heart Talk and how I contemplated and agonized over if I should do this, could I do this, how would I record the videos, am I ready to put myself out there and really be honest about what this journey has been like, will it be received? I also had big ideas as far as camera crew and lighting and equipment and a modern chic set and different camera angles panning here and there and creative editing, and then reality hit. Reality being it was going to cost a lot to produce all of that. So I had to keep it real with myself. Shauné, you're doing too much. Keep it simple. Take steps, not leaps. Get started. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Or to quote Sharon Washington of P3 Solution Marketing, she says, do not get so immersed in the big picture that you never begin the journey. Use simple steps to move closer and closer to your big dream. So last June, I did just that. I started Heart Talk, and guess what? The first video was good enough. Good enough meaning, and I quote my devotional, it can't be lousy. It must still meet some basic standard, but it doesn't have to have all the bells and whistles. So I kept refining my videos and the process each time, and with some tips from a colleague, Andrew Roby of Andrew Roby Events, each video has gotten better. So you see, if I had waited for what I perceived to be the perfect way to launch Heart Talk, if I had gotten caught up in the big picture, then I would not be 7 episodes in, and it would still just be an idea in my mind. So to my fellow entrepreneurs, I hope these principles help you to thrive in entrepreneurship too. Remember, have passion, take steps, not leaps, and okay is good enough in the beginning. Happy 7 years to me. So what about you? If you're an entrepreneur, what has helped you to thrive in entrepreneurship? I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. This is Heart Talk. Thanks for watching, listening, and sharing.